Now, as the Nigerian Stock Exchange prepares to move Access Bank, Lafarge Africa, Seplat Petroleum Development Company and United Bank for Africa to its Premium Board on Monday, the 16th of April, that's next week Monday, and Tsaku, a trader at Kapital Care Trust, joins us on the line to give his highlights of trading on the NSE this week. Andrew, many thanks for joining us today.
My pleasure as always, Dami.
So today, this week was fairly exciting. We saw all of that movement in Owando. Has the market calmed down from all of that controversy so far?
Yeah, the interesting thing about the Owando story is the fact that the market had actually been waiting for the lifting of the suspension. So a lot of euphoria has greeted this suspension. I think the market is excited that finally the initial, backlog and what have you around the stock is behind us now. So market is quite excited. The stock, even though it didn't gain 10%, but it closed maximally within the permissible limits and closed obviously significant bid territory today. So I think overall that the market is happy that the issues around Owando seem to be finally gaining resolution. So we look forward to next week, and I do think, given the momentum of this week, we probably continue to see a rally around the stock.
Now, the NSE just announced that Access Bank, UBA, Seplat, and Lafarge Africa will be admitted on the Premium Board list on April the 16th. Any impact on trading? How did investors interpret this?
The announcement came towards the end of the market, and obviously, given the overall tempo of today's market, there wasn't likely to be any significant deviation from what transpired for the broad spectrum of the market. However, I do think that the message in that announcement is the fact that the credibility, so to say, of these entities that have been mentioned certainly appear enhanced and heightened, given the fact that the basis upon which they are being moved into the Premium Board is indicative of significant leap in their corporate governance issues, which is a major distinctive element for selection into that basket, amongst other variables that the stock exchange will generally consider. So I do think that, those particular names, all of them will join the big three that had been on that board since 2015. And for companies that are interested in increasing their level of visibility and to tell the world that indeed we are willing to subject ourselves to the best corporate governance practices, acceptably across the globe, investors will begin to look at them as, a choice destination to want to invest their monies. So we may not have seen an immediate reaction, but going forward and into the longer term period, we certainly should see a little more patronage for these stocks.